Hello everyone! I've been asked to do a tutorial on how I decorate old tins from tuna, corn, tomato or whatever. And of course I want to share with you how I do it. So this is a how to decorate an altar tins. I use these in my craft room, where I keep paper clips, buttons of all sorts, and lids. This is from a glue stick, and all kinds of lids I keep so that I can, make sweet handles. So I save pretty much everything. I don't know how I can show it to you best, how I decorated it. These sweet angels, I just had to have on a lid, and also on the side. I just found papers in magazines or in my stash that had corresponding colors, and in this case I wanted to have some vintage looking, romantic, rosy, so yeah, this is what I came up with. A lid from a lady's shaving cream. Thought that was kind of funny. Yeah. And again, some 1-inch punches that my German pen pal sent me. So I'm always thinking of her when I look at this. This, yeah, has just some washi tape, and then on some vintage old handwriting that I printed off the internet. So yeah, but let's get to how to do it. Obviously you need a can, a tin of any kind and size, and a lid to go with it. I found this one, and at the moment it won't stay here. It would actually kind of drop in, but when you decorate the lid, you make it just slightly bigger than this circle. Then it fits quite well on this edge up here. And then I found some papers that I want to decorate it with. This is from Ephemerasvintagegarden. It's called French Rose. I think it was a freebie that you can download for free when you go to Ephemerasvintagegarden's blog. Then some scrap, and also just a page from a magazine with Victorian Christmas decorations. So I kind of think these douche pastel colors kind of fit to the other tins, so this is what I'm going to use. And then of course a lid to fit as a handle, so it's easier to lift the lid. Yeah. I start with actually sanding down. You need some tools, that's for sure. I kind of start with sanding down the sharp edge so that you won't cut yourself when you stick your hands down here. So that's a very good idea. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. I used this lid that is very even here, but if you, like me, sorry, also have a old-fashioned can opener, you can still use these, but then you'd have to straighten this out. And the way to do this, very simple. Just have a hammer and then do it like this all the way around. Then you straighten out, and then you can glue some papers on it without cutting yourself or ruining the paper. Yeah? And maybe I should show you how I store my lids. I used an old, I recycled a 5-liter container, and then I cut off actually this part, and then this handle is just perfect. You know, when you have your craft room full of this, then it's very easy to, you know, access it and storage it. There's nothing worse than a craft room with things that you can't find, so I keep everything pretty much very organized here, so it gives me peace of mind. So yeah, so let's get started. Sorry for shaking the camera. First I'm going to start with decorating this piece. So let's find this piece of paper, and you don't have to be over precise about this. This is all about having fun, and then you can just mark out this. Okay, this is pretty much accurate. And then you cut off a piece, and I have my mark here. Yes. And then I'm going to see if this piece is long enough to cover the whole tin. No, they're missing a piece here, but that's okay, because I still have this, and you know, when you're making decoupage, it's just how it is, so it fits perfectly. Okay, so I need the same. Oh, that's going to be a bit narrow, but I think it's going to be okay. So I'm going to cut off a little bit here because I just tore this page. So, yeah. And then I just need a little piece, and I think I want this side where it's more rosy. And just to be sure I have enough, I just take a bigger piece than needed. I think this is going to fit. Now let's check it out. Yeah? What are you saying? Yeah, I think it's okay. And then the smartest thing to do is actually put the smaller piece behind this one. It'll look best like this, I think. So, and to adhere it, I simply use double-sided tape, and just on the two sides, just here and here. You don't need more. You don't have to actually put glue on everything here. No need for that. And I'll just show you how nicely it'll fit. So, on with the tape. so. This is the smaller piece. Okay. Then you just put it on like this. One of the advantages of using double-sided tape is that if you glue this, it'll wrinkle because it is wrinkled itself, the tin. So I think it gives a nicer result if you use double-sided tape and not too much of it, actually. So let's see if we can get this straight. And then there's no rush, there's no glue that you have to be careful. You can adjust it just as you go along, and then just peel off this strip here, pull a bit so that it fits well. See, and that's it. That's pretty much it. If you don't like this, you can decorate it. I don't really mind, but maybe some would. And this is just for the tutorial sake. So yeah, so that was the tin. I'm going to embellish this actually with this. So, and I'm not going to do it here where this shows. I'm actually going to put it here because I don't really want to read this on the tin. I just liked the colors. So this is going here. Yeah. Okay, so we can glue this on, and on the other things, on other tins, I used this color for distressing, so I'm going to do that here as well. Okay, that's it. For gluing on this, I'm using Podge. I think it's, yeah, it's pretty awesome product. So yeah, very strong glue. So putting on the glue. Make sure you go all the way to the edges here. Okay, that's it. And then put it on where you like. Beautiful. So, and now we're going to make the lid. So this is going to be the back side, this is going to be the upper side, you know, like this, yeah? So I'm going to turn this around and I'm going to Mod Podge this part and then glue it down like this, yeah? And it is fantastic, this Mod Podge, because you don't have to sand this down to make it stick. You just have to apply it and let it dry. I think it's great. Okay, so here we have. And then I just glue this on top, and then I'm going to trim off, use this as my trim cutting line, so to say. And I'm making sure I'm applying over the edge, because you want it to really stick. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I think this is the way. Just allow it to stick and let it dry for maybe a couple of minutes. But we also have the handle to decorate and embellish, so that's not a problem. So I have this lid, and it's a bit boring, but then I thought maybe I could decorate it with this, and then it would fit so nicely on this. So this is an experiment on camera. Da-da-da-da! I'm hoping this will work. So, putting on the Mod Podge, and I think I'm going to apply to the sides as well while I'm at it. Oops. These ridges, and I think it's going to be a good idea to fill all the ridges so that the paper will stick and not. So let's see. Yes. And then dry the fingers so we don't get messy glue hands on the fine side. Yeah. Knew it was going to be a mess. Well, so I want to bend over all the way around, but in order to do that, I think I need to cut up all the way around so that I can make it look nice. Yeah. You crafters who sew, you know that that's how to do it also when you want to make nice corners. So I think I'm going to apply just a little bit Mod Podge to the paper as well, just to make sure it's going to stick. Yeah. Really excited about how it's going to turn out. So let's see. Yeah, work your way around just slowly. It'll stick, I'm sure, and they'll overlap. That's not a problem. That is the intention. So you just go all the way make it stick. Yeah, it's going to be just fine. Yeah. And then of course there's this excess, and I think I'm going to cut it off because it's not going to be good if I turn it inside the lid. I don't think that's going to be good. I think this is the best to do it like this. Yep, and there you have it. A very, very bland, boring lid is now a fantastic rosy lid. I like it. I really like it. And when it comes on top of this, it's going to be fantastic. Just wait and see. So now I'm cutting this off so it'll fit on top of the tin. All the way around, and round and round and round. So, there we go. So, how are we going to do this? How will it fit best? Like this? Yeah, maybe so. It's not the same image, but that doesn't matter. I think this is going to be good. And to apply this lid on this, I'm using my hot glue gun. Nothing else will hold. And just gently apply hot glue all around. Like this. And then gently. You only have one chance to eyeball this in the center. I think it's going to be here. Yep. So, there you have it. Isn't it just beautiful? Isn't it just the most beautiful tin can you've ever seen? I really like it. And then I could of course put a button on top like I did on this one. If I can find a sweet one, maybe this? Oh yes, I think that's going to be great. Just putting these away. And hot glue gun again. And that's it. Done. And I have another tin. Fantastic. I hope you got the idea, and you can practically decorate and embellish with anything you like. Okay, so yeah. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll be back soon with another tutorial. So, bye bye!